We're in Duluth. We just planned a last minute trip and we are up in Duluth, just gonna enjoy the next few days up here, kind of celebrating Greg's birthday a little bit and just needed to get away for a few days. So never been to Duluth, but I'm excited to be here and it's gorgeous and it's supposed to be really nice today, so yay! Here we go, coffee try number one. First sip, let's see. Not bad. We just had lunch at like the best place ever. It's pretty good. We're just walking around and we could go for some good coffee, but can't find anywhere. We just came back to our resort for a little while. We kind of have already done a lot today. We've done like breakfast, 2 coffee places, lunch, walked around a lot, and now we just wanted to like regroup for a little bit. So we've been here for maybe like an hour or so, kind of relaxing, and we're heading out again. Gonna go do a few more things. Then tonight we're gonna hang out. Our resort has a like fire pit, so we're gonna do that later. I'm really excited for that. And they have s'mores, so we're definitely doing s'mores, duh. But I think we're gonna head out, go do a few more things, get dinner, and yeah, should be a good night. We just had s'mores. They were delicious. I keep hitting record on my phone and it doesn't work. So this is my second time filming this. We just had s'mores. They were delicious. But we had a great day in Duluth. We ended the night with a fantastic dinner at Scene It Cafe. If you're ever in Duluth, highly recommended. But I'm going to take a bath and call it a night. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Well, I'm just being lazy. I'm laying on the couch looking at this beautiful view this morning. Pretty good. And then we're gonna head out, go get some coffee, maybe hang out in Duluth a little bit more. But well, we're leaving, we're packing up, we're gonna go get some coffee, hang out for a little while, and then head back home and see the animals, and then go back to real life tomorrow. This was a successful coffee trip. Really cute little spot. It's in Two Harbors and highly recommended. It's attached to a little bike shop and it's got good coffee. They serve Duluth Coffee Company, which everyone does, I guess. But just really cool how like the coffee community is, I guess. Like we met people that own coffee shops in Tahoe, so for sure next time that we're out in Tahoe we'll be stepping there. But just really cool to meet some people and enjoy some good coffee. Okay, we made it back. We're home. We've been home for like 2 hours. Ignore mess behind me if you're seeing anything because I haven't had a chance to pick up yet. Just started some laundry, but we got home. I took Sutter to the puppy park and went to the coffee shop, not to work, just to get some coffee and kind of check in on things real quick. But yeah, I got home and just gonna kind of take it easy. I have a few things I need to do tonight, like laundry that I said, and then I was planning on maybe just doing some crocheting. I love crocheting in the fall. There's something about kind of like cuddling up on the couch and just doing some crochet and like getting ready for winter and cool weather, and I always have a lot going on, and so I'm probably gonna do that tonight. But first, I kind of thought that maybe I would do like an unpack with me. Is that a thing? Hey, Trolley. But I enjoy watching people like pack for a trip, or like Trolley, or like what they would bring on a trip with them, which I am doing another trip next weekend, and so I'm thinking about doing something for that. But for this, I thought maybe I would just do like a quick unpack with me. I already threw all my clothes into the laundry, but thought maybe I would just kind of show you like the makeup I brought. So yeah. Let's just jump right in. This is Trolley. She wants to take over my vanity. Trolley, you don't need lipstick. Ouch! She's evil. Can you get off the table? Thank you. So this was my makeup bag for the trip. We kind of planned this like super last minute and like literally had 10 minutes to pack up everything, and I could not find my go-to like makeup bag, so I had an Ulta bag underneath my vanity and everything just got thrown in here. I did have 2 bags, both of them Ipsy bags. This one has like my brushes in it, and then this one was actually in the car with like some like basic things that I kind of keep around. But let's jump into what's in the bag. So for primer, I took the Wet n Wild face primer, the Photo Focus face primer, because this is one of the products I'm wanting to finish by the end of the year, which I took quite a few products from that list. And so, yeah, it's a great go-to primer. And then for concealer, I brought this Essence Pure Nude Concealer. It's just a simple stick concealer, easy to use, easy for travel. It's not going to get all over the place. It's just going to be easy. And then I brought my Bare Minerals Blemish Remedy Foundation. I do like this stuff quite a bit, and I am also trying to use this by the end of the year, and so that'd be a great one to bring traveling. I brought my go-to bronzer, which is the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil. It's just a really great bronzer. I do think come like time when I start to get really white, it might be a little too warm and like harsh for my skin tone, but right now it's still looking good. Summer, it was fantastic. This is the blush I got in BoxyCharm last month. It's the Studio Makeup Luminous Loose Blush, and I really enjoy this, but I do think it's going to be kind of like come next month or so when I lose all of my tan. It might just be a little too warm for my skin tone. Swatch isn't really picking up much, but it is very pretty and looks really great on my skin. I talked about this in my monthly favorites as well, and as in my subscription recap video. I did bring one highlighter. When I am on a trip for like 2 days, I kind of just bring, like I don't bring much variety. I'm just going to bring one of everything kind of a thing, because I can do the same look 2 days in a row. But I brought the Urban Decay Sin highlighter, and again, this is one of the ones I'm trying to use up by the end of the year, and I am making quite a dent on this. I don't know if you can really tell, but I think I might finish this. This is something that's always in my purse, but I was trying to kind of empty out my purse a little bit, but it's just the Vaseline Lip Therapy in Rosy Lips. It's got a little pink tint to it. I did bring this ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Strip. Really am enjoying this. It's a little bit warm, but really pretty. And Trolley again. Brought eyelash curler because I have been into curling my eyelashes lately. This is like such a hit and miss thing for me. I'm either really into it or like hate it. And the one palette I brought, which I was planning on bringing this guy from BoxyCharm last month, because I really enjoy that, but I went a different direction and I brought, oh geez, I can't put it back up. I brought the Modern Renaissance palette. I have been loving this since I got it, which was about 2 months ago or so. Can get so many different looks out of this: warm, cool, neutral, pinky, orangey, red. There's just so many options, and so I've been really loving this, and I was kind of going for a little bit heavier makeup look. I kind of knew I was going to have quite a bit of time to get ready. I wasn't going to be in a rush going anywhere. And where this is really great, like neutrals, easy to work with, you can just pop something on the lid. Modern Renaissance is easy as well, but I just wanted something that was going to be a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more color, a little bit more interest for the week while I was gone. Now for brushes, I did just bring kind of the bare minimum. I brought, I think, 3 face brushes and like a few eye brushes. So I did bring the foundation sponge from L'Oreal. I've been really enjoying this lately, and so I had to bring that. This is kind of an unpack with me / I'm putting everything away now. And then I brought this Bare Minerals full coverage kabuki brush, and I use this for my foundation. I do really enjoy this with the powder foundation because it does add a little bit more coverage than you would from like a less full brush, but it looks really nice. Then I brought the e.l.f. complexion brush, which is just a go-to, like must for me. I use this for bronzer, for blush. You can even get away with using this for highlight, or even I have used it for years for powder foundation. So this is just a must for me when I'm traveling or just day to day. I also brought the e.l.f. small tapered brush. Again, this is one that I just use every single day. I use this for highlight. Then I brought a few eye brushes. I've got some Wet n Wild brushes. This is like my go-to crease brush. It's really great. And then this is kind of like an all-over shader fluffy brush, which both of those are fantastic. Then I brought another e.l.f. eye brush. It is the blending brush, I think. What does that say? Blending brush. But it's just kind of a smaller version of that Wet n Wild one I showed you. Just kind of a fluffy all-over color. And then I brought a smaller e.l.f. brush. I don't think I actually ended up using this. This is from EcoTools. It's just like a flat shader brush. I do really enjoy this for putting color onto the lid. It works great. It applies color beautifully and super easy, but I didn't use it. Oh, actually, I did have one more brush, just my e.l.f. spoolie brush. This is a must. Now, this kind of got a little bit mixed up. This was the bag I had in the car with some stuff in it, but I did end up throwing some other stuff in here once I was already packed up. I'll show you the things that I used, not everything that was in there. So I've got my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. Really love this for priming the eyelids. It works great. Super easy, lasts all day. This is actually something new that I've been really enjoying. It is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter. I use this for a few things. I do like carve out, quote, carve out my brows with it. Just slightly, just kind of like as a brow highlight. I have used it in the inner corners as well as along the lower lash line to kind of brighten up the eyes a little bit. But I've just been really liking this. I just picked it up, I think like last week, but I've really been enjoying that. For eyeliner, I did use a few. Again, this is another one I'm trying to use by the end of the year. It's the Tarte Precision Longwear Liner. It's from the Lights Camera Lashes line. I do like this. Like I've said before, I feel like the tip just dries out way too fast, but it does work. It lasts all day. It looks really good. So I brought that, but I also paired it with the M Cosmetics Illustrative Eyeliner, and this is a brush tip eyeliner. I think I'm really gonna buy this again. It looks so good. It applies really great. It just has this nice like brush tip line that's like super easy to use. You can get like a nice precise tip on your cat eye, and I've just been really enjoying that, and so I'll probably repurchase this. This was from an Ipsy bag a few months ago, but I'm really interested in that. And then I brought my MAC eyebrows, and I have it in the shade Lingering. It's just a really nice eyebrow pencil. I did have it break on me twice while I was gone though. I don't know if I was like rolling it out too much or what I was doing, but it broke twice on me. And so that was kind of a bummer, but I do enjoy this. It's been working pretty good. Got this in BoxyCharm as well. And then I actually used a mascara that I talked about in my disappointing products, which has not been disappointing as of late. This is the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. I got this in Ipsy as well. When I first tried this, like the first few times, I really wasn't into it. It transferred like all over my lids for some reason. Maybe I didn't do a good job like priming my eyes or something, but I just was not a fan. But after that video, I needed a mascara, and so I just put it in like a travel bag and then ended up using it one day and really liking it. Oops. So I've been using it. It's not my favorite by any means, but it's not bad, so I take it back. I take back the disappointing product for this. And lastly was another lip. This is the Tartiest Lip Paint, and this is in the shade Birthday Suit. This was like in the Sephora free birthday gift for the year. I actually really enjoy this color. When I first got it, I didn't think I was gonna like this color for some reason, but it's just like a really great color, super comfortable on the lips. It doesn't completely dry down like a liquid lipstick, but it just looks really nice and super comfortable. It wears well. So yeah. So those were all the things I brought on my trip as far as like makeup goes. But thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for following me around Duluth for the last few days. Well, wait. I have the window open, it's a little loud. But thank you for following me around Duluth. We had a great time just getting away for a few days and just kind of taking it easy. Stepping away from life for a little bit was really enjoyable and really refreshing. But I'm really happy to be back in Minneapolis and get back into the swing of things and just go back to work tomorrow. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. I'd love to have you around. And until next time, bye guys!